how we actually met was through a friend who saw an ad that Azure had done that showed up on social media. So we actually met through Facebook.
For both of us, it's just been a God thing. I really don't care what other people believe, but there's no other way to explain it. They're quite literally from the first song all the way to we got signed to a label, we got a distribution deal, we submitted 30 minutes before the Grammy deadline, then we made it past the first round, then we made it past the second round. Nothing has happened like us before. So we've created an entire genre all on our own in a matter of 13 days, which is all it took us to track and record and write the entire album.
I think the message that at least I want people to take away is just that it's okay to be honest. It's okay to literally wear your heart on the sleeve. Yes, it's really scary, but everyone is doing something scary. And my language is music. So if I'm able to tell my story through music, then it's okay to do so. And so I think I just want people to know that it's all right to take a challenge because you never know what it could bring.
It's wrapped up in the title of our album. I believe that if we took a moment to first just listen and end it at that, not to insert your opinion, not to then come back with what you think, but just listen, just literally just listen. And so it's a story, and it's great to get behind your own. It's great to develop that narrative and live a life that gives you chapters. So we want people to hear it.
Yeah.
And we want them to be inspired to live their own story as well.
Yeah.
Spare Pages, Winter, take 3.
Winter was actually written by our guitarist, Jarrell. And in the process of us trying to do these songs in such a short amount of time, Jarrell was back here in Australia creating some songs as well. And he sent this one over and said, look, you can use it if you want. If you don't, that's fine. I'll use it somewhere else. And he said, just listen to it and see what you think. So we were actually parked in a car park of a shop, and we said, let's take a listen to the song. And so we started playing it, and he had written the melody and the lyrics and everything about the song, and it was just such a beautiful song. And Azure put a poem to it, and essentially it's his song to me about going and doing what you need to do, and like saying that, I would love you to come back, but I know you need to do all this stuff. And so I guess that's his kind of love song to me.
The inspiration for the poetry behind Winter is just understanding a sense of longing, but in the way that you love someone enough to let them go. So it's never a question about the simplicity of just love. Like, do I love you? It's do I love you enough?
If it were up to me, you'd be coming home for winter. Just your glow could warm me. That's all I need.
Since loving you, I've had little use for useless platitudes. I'd not sooner say I miss you, but rather that every fiber of you lights the embers in my moon sonata. And I do love you, but I'd rather beg you to believe the way that your essence fills my home makes me never mourn the end of a picture-perfect summer. You have this way about you. It summons the frogs.
If it were up to me,
And the bite in the breeze.
you'd be coming home for winter. Just your glow could warm me. That's all I need.
There's something about you. It welcomes the winter, the bitterest cold, the kind that demands that the balmy sunsets hibernate for a while. And I came in this world naked. That's how I used to wish to remain. But since you, I embrace the chill. 'Cause I know that your light is in your heart, and your hearth is in your chest. And you cope my childish needs to stay up way past my summertime.
If it were up to me,
See, all I really require
you'd be coming home for winter.
is the fire of your kindness.
Just your glow could warm me.
And all I really desire
That's all I need.
is your skin near mine.
Could I make you happy?
See, if I could pray the same prayer,
I don't know that I could.
for the rest of my life,
If your glow started fading,
I'd ask to always just remember the chill.
I would send you far from the snow.
With a day that your aura inflamed me.
Till I could change the weather.
I'd ask
Till I could change the weather.
No, I'd pray
Till I could change the weather.
to always understand the beauty
Till I could change the weather.
of a trumpet or a piano out of tune.
Time passes quickly just by you.
When you lose your way, when you lose faith in the system or in others or things that happen that are outside of your control, for me, it always gives me comfort to know that the ocean continues, whether I'm watching it or not. And it is such a massive force that is on something that is far out of the timing that we understand as human beings. And I find that human beings, we are fallible. That is what we are at our core and at our nature. So it's a beautiful thing to know that the sun always knows its place and the moon knows exactly where to be, and that the ocean will continue on a pendulum, whether or not you say or do any of the things that you find important. So Bayou was just a prayer, really, for the people in my life that have lost sight of what it is to actually have God to pray to. You know, we elect deities, whether that's social media or possessions or hierarchy, and God is very, very sound and very constant for me. But I do not operate in the structure of what people would find religion to be, because I think God is so many places that we forget that. We forget to just understand just how sound and sovereign he is. So when I lose my way, I often go to the water. I don't push my beliefs on others. I respect people for where they are. So it was really great to meet another human being from all the way across the world that shared that same belief and just wanted to put out good work to showcase how good God actually is, as opposed to it only being housed in some place at a steeple.
Do you want us to sing now? Okay. Time passes
like, where do you find God? See me? I found him in the tide, in the sand, in the gravel, where I plant my feet, deep, letting the swell sink me. I found him in the froth.
We sit here talking all these blessed words.
God bless you.
Steadily wishing that our prayers are heard. Dressing each curse as a blessing. That's why we sit here with our feet in the water.
I'm thinking, is that the swell of the tide? Or maybe it's the Reef's mixtape, with the sounds of the water just being spread across the river rocks gently. See, for you, I just want you to listen to the marine coquette as she sings you a lullaby.
Time passes quickly, just right by you.
'Cause that's really God in
But
hi-fi.
I pass my time in the bayou.
You know, it doesn't matter
Don't think
where your country lies,
don't matter.
or where you rest
Why we
your
sit
head.
here with our feet in the water.
He calls you
Ooh,
as you rebel, careening, cascading, climbing and sliding across a Nepalese rock face. See, I just realized that he's everywhere, in the boundless corners of my mind, in the rail ties, in the wake of the Baghdad landmines, in the solemn moments of closed eyes. I just find myself standing still, letting the waves crash all the way around me like, ooh. Cause God is in the bayou.
Surrender was a passage from a novel that I have coming out, which just talks about the same thing, loving past the point of yourself. Jarrell and I actually did that in one take separately. He played it once here. I heard it for the first time in the studio and recorded it literally in time with him. And it went together effortlessly. So we did it once. By the time the music was done, so was I. So, which was not planned. It's 3 different excerpts from the book and more of just the God stuff. So that was awesome. Super easy. And it's just about loving past yourself. And that was the intention, and that it came through beautifully.
It was a really cool experience seeing it as like from the outer perspective, because, you know, we were all stunned that we're like, oh my goodness, you did that in one shot. You did that in one take. And she said, you know, I understand that, but like this is 10 years of takes. So it was really amazing to actually see that, and for her to really literally surrender everything she had in those 10 years in that one song was just so beautiful.
I wasn't looking for you. Not at all. But never have I loved a surprise more than us finding warmth on the tundra that is this life of soulless mates. I'm consumed. Each thought has a different origin rerouting to you. I can't stop thinking about forever and what that looks like on your face. I want to run my hands along the ridges of your cheekbones when the blonde is silver, and when I don't have to commission my poems for anyone but you. And we'll know that our dreams built lives for children that we don't call our own. But for today, I'd just rather it be 12 p.m. for the next 56 hours, because I think I just need a few extra minutes to get my goodbye right. I'd rather not be away from you I'd rather just fall apart in Manhattan at midnight, 'cause I can't stomach airplanes that take passengers that have the likes of you. Please, love me for the rest of the life I have left. With every single inhale, I remember the speed of your breath. I get jealous of the smallest things, like the mole on the right side of your back, the tip of the shoelace that gets to be in your hand, the interior of your jean pockets, and the tears that live in those prisms that you call eyes. Just love me, marry me, be for me. And I'll pray that you let me be for you. I'll pray that your fear won't eclipse just how happy I could make you. I'll pray that you too want to sit on a porch with me. In some town in Louisiana that never really sees tourists. But us, we found the most epic bonds to take a rest in. So now we go back all the time. We rent a house that was in a family that never really saw its potential, and once a year we go. We sit on the stoop, hold hands and whisper I love yous while basking in the light of fireflies. Just love me. Just like this. 'Cause I'm caught. Hands up. Time's up.
So First Listen actually was a little bit of a hard song to write. We had a whole different melody, a whole different concept around that song, and it just wasn't quite hitting where we wanted, wasn't saying what we really wanted it to say. And so basically that song is kind of my song to the world. It's kind of like, I'm human just like you. I make mistakes just like you. And it was kind of like me just saying to people, just kind of listen to my song and give me a chance, because I have so much to give. I have so much to offer. If you can kind of just receive that with an open heart, then maybe you can receive something out of that as well, whether that be positive or just for you to understand really who I am. And so that was really, really close to my heart. And the beautiful thing about this is that Azure is so good with words, and I get fairly, muddled up with my words, that she was able to really put in a 3-minute song exactly what I was trying to say, and she heard me. And I think that's another really cool thing about our relationship, is that she heard what I had to say, and she helped me write that, and she helped me say that in a way where people can listen to it and maybe understand it, and understand me more. So that's what First Listen is about.
Don't have the words, but my soul sings songs for you. Harmony is there for your melody to share. First listen to my heart, I love with all of me. I need to hear the beat of my soul. Listen carefully, I can't be who you are. Just 'cause there's clouds don't mean there ain't no stars. Sometimes my pitch is off, 'cause I'm a human too. My notes are in the air, voice breaking everywhere. First listen to my heart, I love with all of me. You need to hear the beat of my soul. Listen carefully, I can't be who you are. Just 'cause there's clouds don't mean there ain't no stars. Listen carefully, I can't be who you are. You need to hear the beat of my soul. Listen carefully, I can't be who you are. Just 'cause there's clouds don't mean there ain't no stars. Maybe this time, maybe now, maybe this time, maybe now, maybe this time, maybe now, maybe this time, maybe now.
Just play a little more.
If you look at our album, it's a narrative. It's an entire connected narrative. And so it's just about that place where you're just like, I just can't. Like, I don't think I can hang, you know? And sometimes there's not depth to that. Sometimes you're just tired and it doesn't mean something else. You're just done. And it's like, there's a person in your life that can call you back to center. There's a person that can be like, it'll be all right. You know, and so when you listen to the lyrics, it's just like, I've lived, I've been here. And if it all goes today, if everything is good, like I loved you, I was present, and it's fine. Like, it's just the way it goes. And so that was kind of a resolute space. I have never found it so easy to put language to music. And so to be a poet that now my poetry is sung, it is such an honor. You know, even if I weren't on the album, to have written a body of work that is in music this way, they both are operating at the top of their vanguard. So it's something to write to say, it's that one voice that you can hear that calls you back from the fire, that keeps you from hauling off and doing something that you know is regrettable. There's a person in your life that can speak to you in such a way that brings you back to your humanity. And that song is just, sit. It's good. You're good. Yeah.
To stay, just leave me here. I'm not scared, got nothing to fear. I don't care if the end is right here. I live my life on my heart, I am clear. Don't say another word, just stay with me. Put your heart in my hands, I got a lock and key. Don't say another word, just stay with me. Close your eyes, sweet baby. When you call my name, my soul picks up heat. When you look my way, my beats pick up steam. So I don't care how they talk about me. They don't know our
you going? I know this speed has you miffed, but babe, this is how love goes. It's like a 808, a snare drum, and a fifth. So now all we got are Tuesday afternoons and sometimes a holiday that's gone too soon. And I won't worry about the sugar running low. I'll just take our pace steady as we
Say another word.
steady as we
Just
go.
Stay with me. Put your hands on my heart.
I know you
I got a lock and key.
just
Say another word.
stay.
Stay